Let's go. Let me get the do it. Because this game kinda needs one. Kinda. It doesn't really. Like, you can brute force it. If you like, but you have to make multiple saves and shit, and that shit be lame. So, with that out, we're on chapter 5. Decided to rest now. Aye. Chapter 4, Messu. Done. It's been nearly a day since he found Mary, like a boat adrift in the ocean. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end, huh? Mr. Dickhead, looks like we wasted the whole day. It's going to be like this every day. You're done checking in here, why don't we take a look at tide? Mary's head on this, got out as a sweet up mark. Losing our memories, I'm not sure about the function. For the past 10 days, he only picked up this out to the prison store clerk. That explains why you only had 3 dinner and stuff food to eat. But sitting on it isn't going to accomplish nothing. I'd rather not wind up getting my own name like you. Not that I believe the curse is real. Real her voice to hide how she shakes. She's still in denial, but knows she's accepted it. After all, she went for it herself. God, the God don't exist. Why did this have to happen to me? Heroes started at the sun knock. A visitor in the middle of the night, yeah? Any neat no Mary's Mark Bearer. Sorry to oh shit. Sorry to impose on you this late. Till the man walks in. Skin is white as a sheet, dark circle swallows ass. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. Where's my sheet? You're dickhead and hero, right? I heard about you and the mark from the circle before I came here. Something about the Mizu. Sounds like you had a rough night. Seems to know Yasuka. Maybe she's fallen through on her promise and sent help. Let's get introductions done. I'm Shoji Diamond. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this means I don't have to explain. He gestures to the around his neck. What kind of giddy's been with a doctor like you here? Then I flick over at the suspicion she was tone. No need to be defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the mark. He reveals a familiar mark on the left side. It suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yusuke told you about it? That's right. Mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records. I did some research. The military records would mainly be from the Second World War, from around 50 years ago. That on it up. Rumors the mark only started about a month ago. Look at the stream. If it were mentioned in the records, the rumor would be too out there. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret laboratory. After the war, top secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. Secret lab, eh? Saying that bullshit, mate. Take the diamond. You don't mean to say the mark was used to some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least 1 or 2 soldiers, divinely for best. People only call them gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war, and they were backed in a corner. How unscientific. Makes no sense. Should cut off their balls. Don't you think so, Mr. Kid? Any option? Sure. It's possible. You serious? See, I also gave you her stamp of approval. We consider it positively indeed ample. The open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Farm Engineering Lab was developing something. It is called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? Makes you think of the Buddhist Stav Kana. 50 years ago in the Buddha statues, can't be. Dr. Diamond, where's that lab? Unfortunately, no idea. Documents my grandfather kept don't give details about it. I see. Mr. Dickhead, the 50 Diamond lab. It's the shelter. She pulls out her old map. I want to keep it secret, but I'd rather not die from this mark, I tell you. It shows the entrance to the 18th Army. Whoa, are you serious? And this is it when he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of Cloud just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Sears stole it. I let it slip through her. She loved strange experiments like this, so it probably stuck with her. Thought as much though. Whatever turned into a monster down in our secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Usually go to turn yourself to monsters is not a nonsense. With the science method behind it, I have to consider it. So that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way? It could have been. I only know he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved in the engineering lab? And now both of you have the mark? That would be correct. That and the lab coats are probably all hero, and I have in common. When we understand people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. Maybe something there that will help us find the truth behind the curse. So it's the origin of the cannon soldier. In the range of a statue, trace a message in the center. Maybe we'll connect it to the Buddha statues. Dr. Diamond, give a lot of info. We'll have to thank Guska for inducing them. The fates are indeed mysterious. Will you help us? Of course. Just don't expect anything physical. I'm fucking weak. Something like that. I don't practice what I preach. Dry laughs so that he's deflecting. He's thin for a man his age, it's possible he's gravely ill. So we're heading to Jeddah. About that, we're still going further by a locked door. A strange young man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate as though it'd be difficult to break in for there. Once you enter the shelter, a manhole and came turn off road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there, but there seems to be one other one. It's at Mosaf Ali. Tried going there? No, not yet. Let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. New info was added to Spirit Fell, rumours of the cannon soldier. Decided to become a doctor of his army physician grandfather. He currently works at a clinic in H City. His reputation suffers due to his dry beside manner. But he's very skilled. Rumours say his health is failing too. Survived, okay. Rumours of the cannon soldier sent out a new mark bearer diamond to the mansion. Tell us about a mystery called the cannon soldier. Learned about the clinical records during World War II. Those documents also mention a scar sewn at their mark. Everyone developed the cannon soldier. I don't really know what the cannon soldier is, but if everyone involved in the research got the mark, and I can't help but think they were trying to make a spirit into a weapon. Why would Diamond, grandson of research, granddaughter of a lab engineer, suddenly get the mark? Do soldiers even spread to descendants? And then there's that 13th Army lab. Hero agrees to tell us more about it. Road map is of the lab, the same under shelter we broke into. The key is to transformation stone statue. They have to go back. The map shows another entrance. He's dying. Right. We reach South Alley, and the North Road is silent and empty. Map doesn't specify the location entrance, it's just here. Have to search for it. There are traces of the name of the store up by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. There's a manhole. This road over this one. This is the place. There's a place to grip it, just like the one at K. This has to be it. This is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? Fight the sewer department at least. How the hell should I know? It's probably hushed up to those involved to get in trouble. They performed some terrible experiment in there after all. Does she sound excited by the terrible experiment fascinator? Well, the lid, a musty smell greets me. It smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. In fact, there's ladders here too. Alright, time to go. Go ahead, Mr. Decade. Here now is into the dark. It says in this darkness, huh? Will we find the truth, or a hell smeared with blood? The cannon soldier. Sick. So the greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Cambridge. The concrete wall and the suffocating stagnant here. We weren't running to assume two places are connected. This is the engine even more dirty than expected. Do you hear that song? If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around singing. Yeah, no proof of that. It's not scientific. Shut up about that crap. Sorry. It's a little one sitting here an armor song all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural for an animal. It's a blood stain. There's an area within the stain that's a lighter colour than the rest. I run a fingers through it and realise that something stuck to the floor. Keep shouting, the it's decreased and I managed to pull it off the floor. Okay. Trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Someone try to escape. There are pitch black stains. Is this blood? Impossible! This my part to be. There's another thing bothering you too. Not really, of course I noticed. But any stains? Looks like something was posted here. There's clearly defined clean space and all as if something had been there. Avoid being straight of blood because something there. Potter Britain, something like that. It's illegible now. Since it real blood and breaks off into flakes when the fingers over it. Something blew swiftly down the pipes. Wonder if it's shit. Oh, what's up? When a step in of you the door that appears to be the gear clippers. Give up rise, the presence approaching. There's a beeping link from a telegraph. I keep moving forward. Live or die. The beaming becomes gradually louder as almost try to tell me some shit. Oh, it's Morse code. Sequence just keeps repeating. What in the world does it mean? Hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. The aim suddenly stops. Hero seems terrified. Hey, Hero, you alright? Yeah, I finally see. She's acting different than usual. Let's go, I think it's fine now. Understood. The air in this room is musty. First glance to say it's part of a medical facility. This is operating room. And this smell? Ah, photo, there it is. Shine your light over there for a second. Dead body. Lighted direct and find a corpse. Hero goes down and studies it. Usually Hero would be terrified, but this now she's fine. Terrified with stuff like that. We have organs and bones inside us, don't we? We don't need to be scared of them. Hero skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. To be blunt, the corpse is dead. What really dawns the eyes is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal, it's like it's notched. The only thing is that it's cut with a non-surgical tool. No daring to do something that cruel though. In any case, scared that the head was properly severed. The head was severed with a tool, eh? Corpse is too old to tell anything. There should be a clue nearby. Be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. Then who was added in the lab? Yeah, fucking chainsaw bastard, man. Looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The round gives the appearance of a mummy. Cut by the neck is jagged, must be cut with some kind of shit. Some of the doors are open, but most are locked tight. I'll search the ones that are open. Found a notebook titled Research Records. An army short sword. They were faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This device protect the statue markers. Chisel donated by same family. The family? Saya's family? Something else written. Got research records. And a short sword. A chisel, like for sculpting? Most likely. Impossible. How could they do something like that? That's impossible. Don't think it's that impossible, like, all things considering. I don't know, I'm trying to peek inside, but I don't see it. Go close the door, see a paper slip to the back side. Looks like there's something inside. I'll run and search around. I find bells attached to a handle notebook with a black cover. Right. It's titled Disposal. I flip the cover open. The doors turned super dimension, suddenly iron doors have searchlights. Focus forces sacred object in that pish. Code diamond. Nothing else written. Got a bell and some Vag record. Wonder what these notes going on about. Don't get it. Plus those bells, don't know what they fit. Close the number and put it in my bag. Something tangles around my hand. Nani? So I found Fred, seems to be human hair. That was pink golden meat. What? Mark starts sucking at my blood. Oh shit, I know and stood stare at the shining hairs I've been pulled in. So how do I get a feeling that this moment, no it's here, this place, I've been here before! A few hours left until death. Mumble mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's no sound, that's my own voice. As I thought, it's or pose it outside, I have no knowledge or control of them. Memories aren't mine, words and feelings no are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vet. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird and stand in front of the wall. What? Mr. Fat, what you talk about? That's your voice. It's not. I just remembered something important. You okay? Must be some strange shit. I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. Very worse here. Scene. Still though, that voice. Could it be that my old self? The one I lost along the rooms is talking to me. I think I got rid of that golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that gun voice for a while. Guess then does rely on my old self. Disposal of that beyond the wall. Voice said to find that shit. New info was added. Lab number 1. Oh my eyes, why and scare at the white space and maybe a poster. I can almost see shadows that looks like letters. Not clear enough to read. Staying cereal blood. Ground breaks off in flakes. If you get in the water and see something floating. Talisman. The criminal's silent. Dried blood is blackened on the floor. A lot of her left side. Sick. Right. Well, my eyes right and stare at the white space. Yeah, they're all the same. All the fucking same. Set up the same way as the operating room. Place may have been used for the same experiment. There might be records left behind. The dog. This is a body. Looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. Dry skin gives appearance to a mummy. Cut by the neck is jagged. Cut some kind of tool. So scary! Right. Nothing's inside the metal cabinet. So, cabinet. When I'm door, a cloud dust flies up and blocks my vision. Notebook with black cover is left inside. Got a spare unit code. Spare unit concept code. Seriously document about programs. Instead it says Cannon Weapons code name. Buddha project code name. Soul humanoid using material. Looks like Wabin code, similar to Morse. I open it and search inside. Found a notebook titled Research Records with a small gun. The notes are dated, but I can just make what they say. 70th next experiment as your statue. Male body, female head. Then eternal fall right. Frequent hard continuous experiment. That's all it says. Got research writing 2 palm pistols. Not on the experiment, huh? Better give it a read. The research lab meets running operating room. The status and it suggests the inhuman experiment took place here. I'd really like to leave this place, but need to thoroughly check for any documents or tools left. Hatred clogs the air here, making it more dangerous than the place we've been. We could be attacked any time. We find documents and a Zuzu bell in the cabinet. The file says something odd. Spiritual door release for sacred object. The bell is probably considered one. You also have a safety valve release password is diamond. I'm bothered by a thin blonde hair between you, just one of the foreigners here. I hear a voice saying check disposal of that. What the? It's not the usual whisper in here, it's my own voice. I have no control of my move. It moves on their own. I find my memory causing this. It keeps going. From wall, so weird. Like I have some special power. Right. Hold on. We go near north of the intersection and... Noni! And now there are doors flickering faintly on the wall ahead of us. Look at that shit! What? What impossible? Is it another ghost fiend? You can't see it? See what? As the arrow can see the door. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words I don't recognise. Oppose the spirits or spiritual? Touch of a tool that honours the gods. 4 words that my mouth stops. Touch of a tool that honours the gods, huh? Nerve was added. I never checked the thing. Palm pistol. Palm-sized gun developed by the Army of Self-Defense. A number of involved issues, such as only holding 1 bullet, so quite a been cancelled. Next experiment, statue, male body, female head. As used, the 3 sets of small bells. 753 called Miko Bell. Prototype weapon developed by the Army in the shelter. Swing line says. Right. I'll take out the bell. Just touching it, okay? No, have to mumble. Train words spelled from my lips again. Itty-pitty-too. It's not hard, it's his voice. If a man displays spiritual power, will be destroyed, so touch it silently. I'll have his questions, I got no choice, just the other one. I touch the bell at the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Next, as the door physically appears. What? What just happened? What you do? Just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door, I sense an unknown presence. Got my own voice, if I can call it that. So that's beyond this door. And so docket sitting in the room with the operating table. Very good look through those. Just be careful. Please give me a bad feeling. I rush open the door, iron door and head inside. Oh, that's beautiful. What is this place? On the other side of the door is a large empty area. Reminiscent of a vault. This is a disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. Katana? Army sword. Take out hero picked up. I shine a flashlight around the area. These heads are Buddha statues? Doesn't seem to be being stored. Is some kind of garbage dump? Just then. Huh? Sound echoes off something heavy moving, suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. What that noise? Let's get out here for now. Try to open the door to get out, but it's locked! We've been locked in. Water. Cotton coldness invades the veil at my feet. I just see water pouring in the room like a giant waterfall. Water, right? It's ice cold. Polar bear strip is not something I really want to do. Right to our knees, I can't feel my feet anymore. Water on the ground? Why didn't you open the door? Can't take you from here. I have to remember. What was written in those documents about the disposal vat? I've seen them as the Buddha heads. I touched the diamond head as a heavy shudder at the side of the building. Then the purely water slowly started sweeping in one direction. Whoa! When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh! Quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. Vision slowly coming back. This is a fucking intersection. Looks like we're drained out the water and flushed in a pipe. We were lucky. Very nearly breathe a sign of relief, but then I remember Hero. That's right, where's Hero? No need to be worried. Right, it's this guy's voice. So it's you, it's been a while. Sneaky intruder. It's the old man I met in the passageway. Try to ask about Hero, but my jaw's nearly locked, our voices gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the tail mountain range. It's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for an hour. You'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? A nod. The old man's face brightens like the sun. That's great. Now that I'm demanding a reward for saving you. But I'm hungry. Nah, it's about sharp or whatever. We get in the car and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. Grab off the towels and like, but doesn't stop her shivering. What's going on, the old man? It's hot. Can't open a window. He's suddenly fanning himself in front of us. Yes, it'll be on for life, so he's been a pain. Hanging there a little while longer. We're about to freeze, you know. It was an honest question and probably sucks so angry, so car like a sauna. I was riding that for a while, our teeth finally stopped jittering. The man's name is Banshee, that's how he introduced himself, rather than his real name. He sits next to me. Banshee gives off very smell like fresh baked something. Kinda cheers me up, or at least it does for a few months till I realise it's the stench of dried filth. So Banshee, were we in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised, life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarise, I don't know. Spirits, marks, underground shelters. So that's how it is. Nods to himself. Do you really understand any of that? Nero's doubts are reasonable, but she raised a hand. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Terrible grudge is mucking up that in the ground, and you guys are wrapped in it now. Sorry, son, this sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born in an open farm, so I would be able to see other things. I stake my name, so you can trust me. Terrible grudge swirling there, and you gotta swoop up in it. This glimpse on, but I get the feelings on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do you become that whirlpool? Flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpool's always our center. Gotta find it. The center? That swirling grudge of the spirit, is that you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left from that grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then. He trails off. Gaze at the dark road as move hanging open until you run out of battery. What will happen? Black size simply goes on forever. That reminds me, dickhead. And she calls out as soon as you enter the garage. Take this, symbol of our friendship. Underground shelter key. I found it when I was popping in and out of the place, so held on to it. I'll lend it to you for now, dickhead. Just picked it up, why is he acting like it's a favour? No reason to refuse him. Thanks. Damien walks up to us. You came back safely? Were you able to learn anything? He rebuts in before I speak. Just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He fishy. He smell fishy. That's rude. If you want my opinion, snotty pug like you should be trusted even less. Of course, dickhead. You believe me. No, yeah, of course. My good pal, dickhead for you. Hey, now you feeling okay in the head? Anyway, change the subject. Good grief. Can we just move on from talking about this shit? You're hungry, ain't you? The dining room should have something. Food! Banshee bolts out the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Damon gives me a look. Dickhead, it seems you've got another troublemaker. Did I please just start a banshee offer him some cup noodles and shit? The epitome of hunger greedily begins scarfing it down. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
Excellent!
I haven't been this fool for it. Good for you. No answer, question. What were you doing down there? That's an easy one. It's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby. Keeps you out of the rain. No damn brass messing with me. Though I guess I might cold in winter. I don't like responding. That hero and Damon seem to be the same. There's a paradigm because no one knows about it. Till a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. So a woman doused in perfume. This winter I don't like stirring up trouble, so I stayed away. That must have been Zoe. No, that's what I thought as well. That was a month ago. Figured she must have up and left. I went back. And now there's something stranger. Which was? Damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm proud out there, but even I was shocked by that. Got this weird scar. Oh shit. Buddha removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe it, but the statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was a cannon soldier after all. A cannon soldier? How do you know the name? Some documents I saw had it. Old plan to make a Buddha statue move with power. Heavenly Buddha project. Are you nuts? Speedy power makes something move, that's insane. No, hero, calm down. Those documents you found, are they still around? No, I burnt them for warmth. And a delicious roast potato. How could you? Never take your own advice, Dr. Damon. I measure common sense to be rather difficult than a strange old man's. That's fine, my knowledge works different from most other people. I got it all memorised. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. They built a shelter for it. The 13th Army Lab. To make the cannon soldier, they did test some Buddha statues. Bought from some shrine or something. That's a hit shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statue's power. There was a monk from T Mountain. From all over. Nobody thought anything that should come from it. Project was an excuse to keep that fantastic general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day the statue started moving. Went berserk for the way, went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains, no corpse in the show are probably the victims. Some people arrived, but they had red black marks on them. Thing went and wrecked the place then. It stopped and never moved again. No one knows what triggered it. That's about everything he said. Here and Damon are away as a sheet. Probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What, are you kidding me? I thought you going around killing people and cursing them. Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moon statue saw was the soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hero's mark. What if you flipped that through? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, the marks vanished. But when it started up again, you got them because you're descendants. If that's true, then the children knew their parents' fate. Hero can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. She's in shock. Oh wait, I ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 15 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used the thingamajiggy. So you got any idea? It's the most important part, try to remember. It's not that easy, son. Mark made me forget. Take his age into account, it's more like he just completely slipped out his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free. I've got to figure it out on our own. He can't help. You seem a pro at this, dickhead. We'll rely on you. I don't got spiritual powers, but you've already faced down 4 spirits. I know our president wouldn't have survived. Nadine says it. I guess he's right. I've been hearing a mysterious voice a few times, a mere premonition. Even caught myself so caught she talked when we were down in the shelter. So what your folks gonna do? Good question. Hold on. Investigate the soldier. Investigate the soldier in the shelter. I need to do something with that to get rid of your mark. If I'm descending for someone in project, mine might disappear too. I guess we go back then. I was still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered. We all share this same fate. Too late to try and run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curses. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you gonna do then? I'm full now, so I wanna go take a nap in the park. I'll sit and wait till you fellas do something. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. You folks did feed me, so I guess I can help. No info was added. I'm not even sure I haven't, so there.
Excellent!
Watashi? Ashiti? The fire has caused the entire blade to rust. Protect weapon developed by the army in the shower. Spring by help, but it's so filmed that it's destroyed. After one use, so it was never officially adopted. There's a passage beyond the intersection that looks like a dead end, an iron door flickering in and out. For whatever reason, I'm the one who can see it. I can't believe this. Do I really have some sort of spirit power? Oppose the spiritual to the spiritual, so they have to use a sacred object. Somehow we make it out of the freezing water trapped and dispose of it and return to the mansion with a strange homeless man calling himself Banshee. He's been living in a shelter and he has some amazing info. He says he saw a zoo going in and out and then a Buddha statue. He says some research documents. The details something called the Heavy Inlay Buddha Project. Some of them drew using spirit powers to make a statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous scared objects, including a massive number of statues from each shrine. There's no way it'd work. This war was almost over. But it moved. The spirit weapon named the cannon soldier moved. Soldier went berserk. His shelter killed people. Those who escaped had a scar. The mark. What's alarming though is the walking statue Banshee saw. And that's when we got the mark, which means the cannon soldier's moving once more. That might be why Diamond Hero descends to the spawn now of the mark. It's unclear what made the soldier move, past or present. We have to find a way to stop it. Maybe their records how they stopped it 50 years ago. Banshee doesn't remember, only some pressure powers used something. I have to trust both my past and present self. Unemployed. A kooky old man living in the underground shelter. He's read nearly all the notable documents left there and is extremely knowledgeable about them. He claims to have spiritual powers and truly does seem to see spiritual things. Ah! Right. Right. Go down. Check that on the door. Key does stick open if I had the key. Open door and underground shelter key. But they're not clear enough to read. Ah, it's the same. There's a single replaced Buddha statue. Head has been cut off. It's Buddha statue. Found a worn talisman. Soul power. It's a big iron box. Thin layer of dust on it, but looks fairly intact. Damn. There's some real heads in there. What are these doing here? Boss pack would carelessly toss Buddha statue heads. A real actual head could clearly be seen among them. It's dry and modified, but going by the long hair, it's probably female. Most like one of Experiment's victims. So this is where it was. Let's take it and bring it to its owner. I thought you'd say that. Just kidding. If you gaze on me. Name added. The box to warehouse number 1. Go like everyone head and you choose which one to take. Merciful Buddha, green Buddha, angry Buddha, woman's head. Got a human head. Oh, it's so scary. It's a thick iron door. Key always rusted. You don't have that key. Dear Victor, chant coming from the side of the section. Fucking morning! I keep moving forward. I take one step forward and an electric current runs through my body. Muscles seize up. Dun, 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 dun. You lay about you doing here. Time to go for a round, do you? Recite the basic slogan. Cheer for the final battle in the homeland. $100 million honorable blips. Once more, declare our to strike back with air raids. Losing our country reduced to ashes. Show your determination. Our army has fought bravely from the southern topic to the northern, but the tide still hasn't turned in our favour. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? We should surrender, mate. The penny brothers for no recruit. Keep a good eye on the squad. Farewell. Human bones, looks like the person was crushed to death. It's a thick iron door, keyhole, yeah. Set up a room in the severing section. On his table is... It's a corpse, severed head, no surprise. Headless corpse is lying there. Ah! So missing not only its head, but also all of its limbs. What kind of torture is this? This corpse going about remains with its clothing, it's likely a woman. Door is locked. Do I use it to get the unlocked? Take out the key. It's a well-built material cat, or is it so should be intact? Headless corpse lying on the top of the operating table. The end about the arm might fit on the corpse's neck. Tie attached to the head. Yeah, you should do that, even though that's really fucking weird. Fits the silver neck perfectly. World certainly distorts. Those spider arms? A regular scene appears from my eyes. This is the woman on the operating table. Some kind of experiment is being performed. It must be seen in the past. Damn. Certain triggers a change in view. Main lab coats holding tools. But they don't look like they're alive. The ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in this nightmare of the past. Hear the men whisper on my left side. She's awake. Don't worry, she'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. Then something else interrupts. You. This time it's a cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid, son. Voice from right cuts off and you hear the men in the lab coats again. Okay. Hey women, which of the tools you want to use to cut your neck? This is for you, so we'll let you decide. Apparently a chisel, because somehow that's okay. Good answer, you're pretty smart. Fortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. To find the material, we'll cut it off nicely. Safe! Shut up, you're just like a pig. This is why I hate handling women. Be patient, finally found a clue. Not yet, wait. Now give you power. What's the right? False silent. I never dreamed breaking from our usual method would go so well. Hey pig, you understand? The incarnation head and body for the heavenly Buddha. Female head, male body. Are we giving them the answer now? Are we time travelling or some shit? That's why your head. Glad you up for the sake of our beloved country. Do it now, pig. The problem is the solid freshness, regarding it's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only many available methods, all it could be have. Then to the freezer. Voice left side cut out. Determined voice in right ear. Hate this whole world, tear to pieces. The power to do that, I'll give it all to you in a place where you hear me now. Destroy them, understand? Oh, I don't know. I guess yes, no bother. Good. Destroy them. When I return to my senses, stand beside the operating table. Just then something slides out the hand of the corpse of the table. Cheers. What I just saw, no more importantly, the voice that kept speaking to me from the right side. Who was that? You don't look so good. Did you see something weird again? Yeah, actually. Explain to hear what I just saw. Horrible tragedy happened here in the past. Source that triggered it might have been whoever that voice belonged to. Who cares about that? Eating the mark is more important right now. Not sure about that part, but you're right, this isn't helping us accomplish goal. We need to search wherever we gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. So gaze try to make belong to the cabinet here. I turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming yet. Glance over here, but they don't seem to be acting differently at all. Definitely because it goes in, but it seems we still have some time. Important right now is making sure we survive. Mysterious human experiment, other. Here and there, use the spell key. Said no gun and some research records. Suddenly berserk, severe damage. Sister Chen, completely insanity. Only those who made themselves deaf manage Rumison. Half spiritualized like the spool vat, need sacred object. Destroy human head, heartlessly destroy human head. That's all it says. Got a gun and blanks. Research record. We found a pile of heads in a large iron box. They're mostly statues, but one of them is a human head that's been mummified but appears to be female. So this is where it went. Bringing back the there I go, so I'm unconscious speaking again. What do you want to bring with me? All the heads are pretty heavy. My vision blurs when I return to the head and only the body at the table. Is corpse ghost showing me the past, or is it a curse? The man in the glow is part of a ghosted researcher here. The two ghosts are stuck in an unending nightmare. They cut off the woman's head with a chisel, then tried to attach it to the Astra statue. I've seen hate overwhelm me. I hear the operating table one voice or right. Hate, hate, hate. Hate the entire room to pieces. Pour my string at this place where I hear the voice. Hate, kill, says I cursed some game. What was the voice she mentioned? It was the voice that made the can soldier move. The woman's head, having gained a spiritual power, was put on a new Sura statue. The cannon soldier awoke, either a curse or grudge triggering at birth. It must be a spirit being of some kind. That means I need an object of spirit power. The bell we found is used by a priestess, so who would be asked to bring a partner? Still not sure. Right, hold on. Right. It's been scared, isn't it? I found a worn out talisman. Soul power. There's it stained with blood. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Right, okay. Right. The key was perfectly fine. Could open the door if I had the key. Inside the room, there are a number of Buddha statues. They're all missing their heads. Seems this is where they started all the various statues they gathered. You feel like something here. Maybe this is where they had to do the curse of the source of the species. I brace myself for input for the army. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. I mean, I should already know. Statue. 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 It's a statue with blood. The blood's gone. Every statue has a male body. Suddenly there's a sound of movement from within the box. Managed to open the box, sheets of white paper inside. Seeming multitude of talismans. Was something sealed here? Here appears at the box beside me. Was something in there? Well, voice sounds distant. Cause of the curse, birth the spirit. There's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here. What do you mean? What's that in your hand? Here's right, it's not true, that's not inside. There is one thing. I never really said there's something that doesn't belong here. Box here with times is enshrined Westeros down cushion. Hero size disappointed. Guess what, a lark. No way this thing gave birth to a spirit. True. But the state of the room and the voices, something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Yeah, there's nothing here. No info was added to the Buddha statues in your house. And the thing we're searching for, Where the hell did it go? Long silence falls. Then a now from our pain flares up. Death is only a few minutes away. What's going on? Is death closed in all of a sudden? No, it's... the spirit is here. Whoa! Whoa! Damn, you strong boy. The lower to the chip was there. Feels like nobody's numb, maybe because that hum. Right, so... Dickhead loses consciousness. Dickhead shoots the gun with blanks. Early in it hits your hand, turns the gun to the head, fires. Blindness goes, my confident phase. Strong rumors that spirit with your messenger chant. Viewers clutching their head that they can't hear it. The numbness is faded. Nothing happens. Making my heart clench. Hero was injured, the kid was injured. Dickhead shoots the palm. Soldier is wounded. Guns entangled. Cannon soldier's wounded. Turns solid again. It yelled at us and somehow that hurts us. I don't know how it hurts us, but you know. Wounded. Fade becomes entangled. So it turns solid again. Ah! Here's another Shinto bear dick. Yes, the attack finally worked. Any footsteps behind me. Voice yells, telling them who it is, puts a hand on my back. I can't take my eyes off the spirit before me. Banshee, is that you? What you doing? Sarah replying, shoves something in my hand. A large chisel with a grip stained in blood. This is... I found in that room in the mansion. In that instant, I understand everything. Part of the curse that we were searching for. The object that gave birth to the spirit that was kept in the Cujo mansion. Thanks, I'm gonna use it. Gratitude will face the spirit. Cannon soldier is weakened. Down on the soldier. We gotta put it right in his fucking ear. Says that it's right ear. Says to me dispassionately. Finally makes it disappeared. Statue just starts moving, collapses. He stopped right. Seems so. I don't got the mark anymore, so no doubt. Once again, I'm the one still cursed. Glad I made it in nick of time. If my legs were in such good shape, would have been over for us. Thanks for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless. Thought it's dangerous to grip a mark bearers to go somewhere haunted. Yeah, you did mention that when I was eating. Slipped my mind. Tell us, old man, what happened at the mansion? I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what I know. After you left, I was wandering a place looking for something to eat. My mark hurt like hell right by a room. I stood aside and found a bunch of chisels and things. must have been that room. I was kinda out of it because of the mark at that point, but I noticed one of the chisels was glowing, all weird with a dark light. I knew right away they were hiding some awesome power. But they just say that you had to bring the chisel. Seemed sure to be effective against the cannon soldier. I heard a voice when I picked it up. Remind me of a lady. To bring the chisel to you, and that's when it hit me. It's what I've been looking for. That thing you mentioned in the car? Part of the curse that created the spirit? Exactly that. So I hoofed her over to give it to you. I looked through that room before. Yes, I said that the Kudafar used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that chisel was used to create the statue that became the cannon soldier. Don't know the voice that we heard. Probably something the mysterious voice guiding me before. You know, I haven't heard it in a while though. Right, and that's what happened. So we headed back to the mansion, that dickhead. For once I'm hungry, but diamonds worry too. I thought I was saying a word. Yeah. Judge about on the mark. On the statues out. Take more than a day to do all that. We should go back to the mansion and figure out what to do next. What? We're leaving already? I want to examine this place. Glance at the statue falling to the floor. Sorry, we got to do that another time, hen. Fine. In exchange, no one about this shelter to anyone else. I'm going to study every inch of it. Yeah, alright. You know, that's my home. Can't have you run around here. That's just you saying that. You don't legally live here. I'm being a fool, so stop complaining. Much obliged. We done this secret passageway. I imagine it, but it feels like the air in here is a little less stagnant than it was before. Climb out of the hole in the area. Then runs up to us straight in sweat. Looks even worse. Probably shouldn't have ran. I found you. Old man, why'd you leave? My mark is gone. What happened? I had something to give dickhead. Isn't that right, hero? I guess. I'd rather not forget the consequence if you had to make it in time. I'm not sure I follow, but seems to have helped out. Well then, if you must do my investigation in a day, we're speaking ways. Our marks are gone now. Right, dickhead still has it though. That's always happens, I used to it. But now maybe we change that. I finally discovered where the statue stone for each tunes are. Oh fuck! I'm lost, but I'm glad for you. Thanks to all of you. I'll figure the rest of it by myself. Shall return to your regular lives. You're saying we should split up then? You sure you'll be okay? Some work out eventually. Besides, this is Saya's dying wish. I want to respect it. Thanks, I'll head back down. I've been missing all these chemical smells from the lab. But don't forsake your humanity over it and end up like Miss Zoo. I can do that, not even funny by the way. Oh yeah, Mr. Dead. When do you want to get the statues? Oh, fuck. How about? Until then, see you. He'll be off as well. Obviously it's all put a strain on me. I'm barely staying upright. Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home. Hey dickhead, one day I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shit. For the sake of the London Swords, try to proper real. I'd like it if you helped with it. See ya. Guess I'll go too. You're not returning the show, are you? I'm not that brave, mate. The soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other things down there. I'll give him a few days to settle. Does Sal plan on going back? I'm not sure I call that a smart move. Comes to living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in the park or under a bridge till things calm. See ya, dickhead. Bring more food next time, huh? Former Mark Bears well left. Should probably head to the mansion myself. I've got to just decide what to do next. Hear a voice coming from behind me. Turn to see Banshee in the middle of the road, staring intently at me. What's wrong? I remember now. His eyes wide as saucers. I forgot because of the mark, but I've met you before. What? What do you mean? Let me think. Judges his chin. No very wrong mess, having just gotten him back, but I don't have time to wait for him. Yes, you do. We first met 5 years ago, and then again 10 days ago. I feel like I was struck by lightning. I arrived at Kujuman 10 days ago. That means I met him before I lost my memories. I need to know who in the world am I? I couldn't say. I wasn't interested in asking your name, and you didn't give it. Then tell me what you do know. Tell me about myself. Okay. I'll you for the fit. What should I ask about? 5 years ago. You showed up at the shelter. Want to know about the Heavenly Buddha project, gave you food. Actually, you're more focused on the Kujo family than the soldier. Why did we talk about them? The other time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual powers, so the army asked him to help. He told them a number of trying to prize secret treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit. Do you know what exactly the army got? Yeah, the show had a list. Buddha statues, cursed objects, body talismans, they were returned to the family. Machines there on a mansion there. Kept popping up a few times till one day you just didn't. I only saw you next 10 days ago. Next is... Huh. Oh, okay, right. I just seen the cannon sword you came back out the manhole. I ran you on the street. Had you treat me to food to celebrate. Thanks for that, by the way. We talked about the pair of snows before, lost memories. Weird to hear about so this way. You mentioned being overseas. You're gonna come back recently about a month ago. That's when I learned of the mark you told me about. This is my mind told just now. By that time it was on my right arm. Yeah, I had the mark. You're acting all odd though. You'd go to remember something then scramble over words. Curse was in its late stage. In fact, I completely forgot my name past a few hours after that. By the by, I got something to tell you. This year, Banshee is a noble character than regular folk. That's why I led a detached life, away from the world's vulgaries. What you try to say? I could be dazed desperate, but I never share my dear departed mom. You understand? No, you lost it. I'm saying, I never resort to stealing, even dying hunger. These are yours. A wristwatch and a wallet, each looks an antique. They were subtle designs. You forgot them at the restaurant. Let me see them. I grabbed them both and rushed to open the wallet. But there's no ID. There's no driver license or company card. Don't ask me. You said you forgot your wallet somewhere and lost it. It's probably in there. Oh. I look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, a number of familiar business cards. Saya, spirit healer. Those things. You tried to give me one. Told me to go there if I remembered anything. But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless shit. Saya's card in the pocket and first arrived at the mansion. It must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost my memories after I met Banshee. Fast everyone wants to know. Something's still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark and you saw me 10 days ago? Well, I was following you wasn't paying attention. Are you kidding? Yeah, you said the same thing as Hero. About the soldier. There's no way a human head or statue will make it move. But it did actually move. That's what I thought too. And then, you said something strange. You said what happened 30 years wasn't because of the project. 50 years is all because of her. Her? That's not all. You said she gave you the mark. But she loved watching you lose your memories and feared death. You made her kick the bucket once, when she came back to life. You said you needed to do the same thing done 30 years ago to get rid of her. Her arms to rust out my chest, cool my sweat run down. There's no way I could keep going. Regardless of my areas, I'd known who had cursed me in the mark. Oh man! Who's she, did I tell you? I wanted to do so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I don't think you were trying to hide it, you just honestly didn't remember. Is that because of the mark? Well, that's all I can tell you. Tell you should get going soon. Go where? I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing like to sit for a bit. There's no point arguing, I'll just get out once we're in the car. No info was added, cert file. Nope, matches out the way. Then she back and see the car. Sarah sent found the enclosed space. I could finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the forest. What are you going to the forest for? Fucking tired of that shit. I drive down the road. All lights on the way are strange to green. Reach our destination without me having to slow down. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning this car I'm riding in. 10 days ago, I promised in exchange for you buying me an extra order of lemon jelly. If you did forget everything, I'd take you to Hate Shrine. Says I prepared for everything. But if I was like here, why didn't I leave myself a clue? I'd prefer if I was forgotten. Did the curse progress faster than expected? Did someone get rid of it? But if I had business at Hate Shrine, but I didn't go there, I still had my memories. Something about timing. Waiting for some magic summer, clearing to clear away impurity. My old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly as reeling dawns. Summer purification rites. The rites held at the shrine to exercise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to clean yourself. Try to use that spirit to exercise the impurity. Gotcha. Luckily, today's the 1st of July, so the rite or whatever is done. Should be no problem now. Exercise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to clean? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self was a complete stranger to me. How many times I've got in this horse now? Could be around thick trees at the same as always. You know where it's done, is it? Lead the way. You've never been there? First I heard it was 10 days ago. And she and I fish through the vegetation, make way for the beast trail. Pass under the stone torii. And I finally arrive at the shrine. The headless blue statue is a less shining like a flashlight. So the statue used the project. It's stolen from here? That's right. Is it really true the statues are connected to the mark? Consider the possibility. The mark was caused by the wrath about 10 days ago. You said we'd have 3 zeros because of the project. It's all because of her. This course I've been following this whole time. At some point I have to be fed some huge lie. What could it be? Try to run through me at the thought. It feels like I'm looking into the depths of hell. You said 10 days ago that the altar holds something important. Someone needed to keep it here to exercise the impurity. He approaches the small and puts his hand on the sliding door. What's going on here? The thing's empty! Don't ask me, it was already gone when I was here earlier. That's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch. Cloth pouch? Couch pouch? I think it was a cloth pouch. Yeah, cloth pouch. Snow Swiss says sent you, a ninja butsu or something. It was the gold sheet type for the shrine. The Kujo head used it in the show to stop the mess 50 years ago. And again, it's the Kujo family. They've got strong ties to the mark. That's all I can do for you. This is enough to pay off the dessert. Head back, son. Alright. Son, share what my was thinking, but It's clear whatever plan I had didn't work. Where did the ninjabitsu go? On the way back, if we were lucky to go. He's looking forward to shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries mutant forest entrance. This is where we part ways. You're not going to ride back with me? I'm going to be honest with you, I got a bit car sick. That was fine, but the car's in house did me in. I got a nice meal. You ain't throw up. I'll walk back. Better far from here, man. Kids are such wet these days. We're young used to walk across the Himalayas. This ain't nothing. I was laughing enough for the whole forest here. Lewis leaves me alone. Alright, I get into the car. Go off the desert park, drive back to the mansion. Street lights passing by, I go over everything as she told me. 30 years ago in the shelter, the cannon soldier went berserk, but it wasn't because of the army surrounding it, it was her. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her, but the Kujo family head used the ninjabitsu to settle everything. However, she still exists in this time period. She was the one who gave me the mark. For all the enemies, I plan on using ninjutsu like I did before. So it was Mary. Because Mary has been alive and existing for fucking forever. And then all of a sudden, when we're getting close to finding out everything, Mary suddenly dies. I let out 8 sounds of cleansing purity. Certain line went missing. Past me probably couldn't have predicted that. It was when we took her to the fucking shrine. She took it. Either Mary took it, which I think is logical because she can actually move. She is able to move. She's been lying the entire time. Or the rabbit took it. Back at the mansion. Dragon then, the focus on the most important detail is. That's right, who she is. I have a hunch about her identity. Can't be sure yet. That did proves that she was there. She made the cancel move to the shelter. Head sealed her. They brought her to the mansion. Now the different project which she was on returned to the cages. I gripped the steering wheel tighter. Is there any way to defeat her? It just has to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof up. The razor was thrown to me. And it doesn't look any different. Heart burns. Sharp pain brings me to my knees. Seeing she has no intention of hiding her presence. The info was added to the spirit file. Pursuit of the truth. The Buddha statues in warehouse number 2, the headless Buddha statues in the warehouse must be the ones stolen from the shrine. I found them. The one used to make the cannon should be stored here. A box in the cellar has talent plastered over it. As if sealing the source of the curse what we find in the box. It was a western style cushion. That's depressing, it's the heart of the grudge, the source of the spirit. No way, something was here. Something cursed, something might be able to stop the cancer. As if to mock me even further, the mark once in time. And just the face the soldier got. Forget that we're missing and take the stock we have. If we want to use the saber or short sword, we'll have to fool them. If the spirit is nebulous at the spirit door, then the King's Suzubi will be helpful, and the blanks will mess up our ears. If we shoot them, but one document mentioned must show our head. If I'm not sure about this all, I think I won't want to live. After we defeat the soldier, Banshee Mark disappears and he remembers meeting me Time for a lesser memory. Investigate the sacred treasure. Donating to Heaven Birthday Project. When I had 10 days ago, the mark was already on my arm. I told him she gave it to you, but I already forgotten my name by then. Last time I saw a Banshee told me that if I completely forgot everyone, he should take me to shoot string. Says I wanted to recover some ninjutsu thing there. When we arrived, the thing is missing, all I ever went through. Feeling getting close to the truth, I can soon I've defeated 5 spirits now. Since the first game in Mansion, but now we're the ones that gave me marks, so we're exactly is she I need to face most self now. I've read something to help me with no memory. Must be a way to stop her. Don't be afraid, I got to trust myself. Yeah, they all survived. Hey, how you doing? Huh? You fucking traitor. Mary voice is soft, I know now, but in her words had an intense lust for blood. You came back to life rather quickly, huh? You gave me nearly a whole day, more than enough time. I admit the rabbit attack surprised me, but unexpected events can still be rather enjoyable. When I brought Mary to Hate Shrine, she caught sight of the rabbit there. Made us suspect Mary's true nature. That rabbit. His great love for you pushed it to recklessness. What was that rabbit really? Determine that for yourself. Who are you? Know that and the answer will come. It is impossible long to bear the mark I gave you. Mary gave me the mark, huh? Answer about hearing her lips fill me with dread. Just what you try to accomplish. Driving them into the depths of despair for killing them. I believe they explained that the spirits that must desire and enjoy. And I had your cooperation with achieving that. Cooperate? That's stupid. Have you not realized yet? You did bring those pathetic markers directly to the spirits, did you not? They feared the spirit's existence, trembled in the face of death. I savored the taste of the fear and despair. Very delicious. You had all of us help out, just to terrify the mark bearers, eh? Clearly. I could have waited for the gust if only wanted them dead. This is not the only lie. Mark bearers will stay in small groups. Do not contact their insiders. Only to drive you into a state of emergency. I did think that rule was bullshit. And not once did you doubt me. You trusted me, fool. But she's telling me all of this because she wants me terrified how hopeless the creature was to win. For in place, I know my face must be pale as death. She must be pure loving it. Don't tell me we created all the spirits just to accomplish that. Indeed. When Lady Christie believed divine wrath was the cause of the mark, I'd never been more amused. Her foolishness was so delightful, I just had to come along with you. So you lied? Of course. How could a pile of broken statues do anything? Can't even imagine it, but I feel like she hesitated for a moment there. 50 years ago I was sealed away by the head of the family. I awoke here 5 years ago. At that time I was still unable to speak and communicate. Seems my wicked alone caused a number of ripples. Those who died and forged their destiny to cast land become monstrous spirits. The gender abuse, the honeybee mass suicide, suicide, they all happened 5 years ago. I finally regained my full power a little over a month ago. Then the Buddha statue connected to me 50 years ago and moving. The woman killed by the statue was also influenced by my power. I must be the Khan soldier in the zoo. Zoo believed it was the round oracle and soldier it really had Mary. She did as I said, just in the zoo. Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. It connected humans to me, and them into a panic. The mark. I know you've been toying with us, but, well, does it really need to make us be connected to you in some way? Of course. By being direct contact with you, I could taste your fear. Even now. Are you scared of me, Lord Dickhead? Says any option. So you're terrified to the extent that it steals your speech. Oh, face is cracking. Ever since you declared that you'd fight the mark, I have waited for this day. Over the past 10 days, I have tasted your fear for the mark. Thick and syrupy as sweet as honey. Each severed morsel made me want to smash you to pieces. But I waited. I'm not so foolish. Foolish is to kill a goose that lays golden eggs. But I cannot take it anymore. Crushing a ripe fruit. And not... I don't think it's going to actually... Whack. I want to break you down and seriously fear. Oh my god, that's so scary. Margaret's eye deep crimson, fearing left till death comes in. She's right there! Blood's blurred together and suddenly, stomach bare right before dawn, seen it many times. What happened to me now? Wait for me, I'll kill. Here, Mary stand up over by the sofa. That's right, that was fate with mine too. I have to run away. Check within the red. It's what the fuck? Red in my room. Saya. Something whispers in my ear. That's right, that voice. What does my room mean? Where does that voice belong to? She said it was someone who loved me. Live or die. Mirrors come closer, should I run? Damn, I have a lot of soul power. Saya was my girl! Running full speed up the stairs to fly into Saya's room. Most likely until it's dark. Voice said check within the red room. Something there? Where should I look? I wonder if in the fucking blood, huh? Saya's bloodstained still on the floor, so I would drive at this point in time. Might be something lying on top of it. It's too dark. None there was last time though. Buying up, so that's a small pouch. Hard thin object. If you over the moonlight you see it better. I wonder if it's the thing? Small Buddha statue. Can't be, is this the ninjutsu? See the stain with blood and I get an almost feeling from it. The impurity hasn't been exercised yet. No, the instant I see it, mine is suddenly flooded with all my memories and then jutsu one after another. 50 years ago, the head of the Kujo family used this to steal Mary's power. He put the ninjutsu inside the earthy seal, and then about a month ago, someone took it out. That person was me! Because of that, Mary gained her powers. The man looks exactly as it did back then. Purity. Purity's ability is run from seeing Mary's power. To cleanse it, I left it on the shrine. I'll take time to exercise the impurity. It's already July, the summer period rate is over. Why is it still impure? You object the rabbit head in its mouth, carrying the pouch, then instead of the master key. They were taken away from H shrine before beginning July. Mary and I was saw Mary by the shrine and was scared that she would find it, so I had no choice but to seal it away. Door to the legit moments. Mary must be looking for me. But she can sense the present burglars. What's going on? Wait, is it possible that Saya's blood is protected me? Bent to where I met my end. We're in the fucking room? Voice whispered in my ear again. It isn't one who died. They must have met their end elsewhere. Is there one other place? Where could it be? Oh, Mary's room next door. Sprint down the entrance sill. I make a beeline to Mary's sofa in the spot where the rabbit died. The voice slipped away and helped me return to its clothing. Saya was looking for anything. Must have been the rabbit. Soon someone looked down at my hand. Impurity's gone. Is that what you've been telling me, Saya? Speak to the dark woman who's guiding me, struggling memories. Put the name of the source of the doll's cursed. Press it to the black mark. Then the whispers stop. Floorboards creak ominously. I raise my head to the serious riding darkness before me. Oh, hell no! Dark figure stacks on the landing. Found you! Damn, I'm getting burnt like fuck. Head goes blank. Fears come closer. Body won't listen to me. Lord Dickey. I'm screaming that. I'm screenshotting this picture. That's so good. Oh, I did. I picked the perfect name. I'm so happy. Mary close her hands around my neck. She's trying to kill me. Nanny? Excusing it in the fog that's been my thoughts lips. Still a struggle to think. I should be able to move my arm now. Putting during the source of the curse. I only have one chance, don't let like the chance to blow. Or should I stick it? Gotta put it right in your fanny. Jokes. You don't do that. No German plus every arm. On Mary's right arm. Cause it had the mark. He's hiding it. Sure that's where the black mark was. There's bloom on Mary. Mark's bloom on Mary one after that. Now the colour of blood. It's like the curse of those she killed. Oh, it doesn't kill her, it just shields her. Mirror shatters into dust. Did I really do it? I did it on my right arm. Mark's gone. I did it. I did it! I had to say it out loud to convince myself. Victory the expense of Saya's life. Can't claim it's completely over, but no harm being relieved. Fog clear my head clears away. My memories return. I learn in dim lit hall again. I know this mansion well because I'm a cool Joe. Then I began Simon did 10 days ago. When I memory to it, it stops. Always ever has a well at the zone. That's right, this grandfather clock. I think I scared answered the Cujo family crafted it. The one Chisel may have used to make it. Inside this clock. I open the door and stick my hand inside. Fingers went something hard. Didn't realize a voice recorder. Press the play button. Man voice, a voice I know too well. It's my voice. I decided to leave this recorder behind in case something should happen. That doll may dispose of any files or documents. I'm banking on her overlooking a piece of tech. I start remembering recording this. I done it before I received a mark from Mary. Now where should I begin? It started 5 years ago, 2 years after I became a Cujo family head. My sister, Saya, and I found a doll in a wood box circling the warehouse. The moment I broke the seal and saw her, I could sense something sinister, but it took a while longer to fully understand what she truly is. If only there had been records. But great-grandfather seared away didn't leave any before his early death. Because of that, his friends were told about the doll. I managed to learn the doll had been loaned to an army during the war. A stranger man who lived in the ground shelter told me. Then I went overseas to try to get more info on the doll. But I got into an accident while away and was presumed missing. So Saya became the family head. I was able to contact her until after she inherited the title. It wasn't something worth contesting, so blamed everything and had her keep up the facade. Public records still stated that Missing Cujo was very much alive, of course. Couldn't use a passport or license otherwise. I'm off topic. I just returned to the country last week. Us abroad all agreed it would be bad to leave the doll be. An Enjutsu inside the doll still suppressed its gross power, but I realized that it was almost at its limit. If we left it alone, it would crumble. Then it would be impossible to suppress the gross power of the doll. That was worst case scenario. But what was to be done? The answer I came up with was to remove the ninjutsu from the doll temporarily. Its impurity would be cleansed after a month stored in a pure area. Why don't you put... You could have put her into that pure area. Like, you could have done that and maybe that would have actually saved her as well. Or, like, changed her some way. If succeeded, doll's power would be sealed for a few more decades. But the problem is that 1 month, I have no idea what kind of curse will be released from the doll and sealed. I'll do what I can to prevent disasters, but my power can't compare to Nitsu. I can't guarantee anything. There may be victims again of the tragedy 50 years ago, but this is a necessary evil. It must be done in order to prevent even more people from falling victims. After this, I assembled the doll. I removed the ninjutsu. I pray everything goes accordingly, and the plan of the worst evil is avoided. Hope this recall isn't needed. But, if once this is a loved one who's fallen victim to the curse, then I'm very sorry. Recording ends there. Damn it. Clever hard, my nails digging at my palms. Yeah, the voice in the tape was mine, but I'm furious with it. I don't know the person at all. Murder claimed so many victims over the past month. I even lost my little sister. Was she just another little victim that the voice spoke of? I can't forgive him. It had to be done. Had to be done. I'm fat dickhead, but I'm also a Super Cujo. And I understand why I felt he had to do that. It says fate. If Cujo were forever linked to that cursed doll. That was a bit more than a fucking cannon soldier, I'll say that. Two months have passed, the occasional could breeze signals that summer is almost over. It's one time putting the case of the mark to the dust. I put Saya to rest by burying the rabbit and contacted the surviving mark bearers. Putting the Buddha statue in place of honour was also one of his tricks. They weren't connected to the mark after all, but I couldn't just leave them there. Plus, there's no way Christie'd keep quiet about the statues, so her guidance and Dame and Banshee's help, I carried the broken statues out the shelter and turned to the shrine. By now, my memories have completely returned. Things didn't quite go as originally planned, but at least the danger passed. I don't think my decision management with Cujo was wrong, but time, waves of powerlessness, and despair overwhelmed me. Thinking of the victims of the mark of Saya in particular, my chest hurts. I want to do something for them as the new head of the family. About the memories I've regained, I became the Cujo family head 7 years ago. I'll admit, I was a bit of a recluse. I left the public appearance to Saya, proving to stay out of the spotlight. The info me are from small local newspapers. I uncovered Mary by accident in the family's warehouse 5 years ago. It was a discovery that changed my life. Travelled extensively abroad in order to learn more about Mary. In one country, I got in an accident and fell in a coma for half a year. Even worse, the country proceeded to treat me as an unidentified traveller. I don't know if that's mirroring my terrible luck or Mary's cards has something to do with it. When I finally got home, so I had already become the new head. The rest was what the tape said. The day that Mary's power was far greater than I had imagined. All my efforts to express her powers are completely useless. Memories are real faster than I thought. How did Mary come to be in the first place? One theory says a doll maker now sought his magic creator. It's the spirit of a young girl died to take up residence of the doll. In the end, it's still a mystery and no one knows what happened to create a doll like that. We all know that each of Mary's owners died tragic deaths. Shortly after the turn of the 20th century, she came to be owned by the head of the Cujos. He either didn't know the curse or simply didn't believe it. Disaster began befalling the family. Mary gained enough power to become sentient and produce spirits. And then tragedy in the shelter happened. Seeing grudges of other experiments victims in the Buddha statues, they may have triggered her awakening. Where Mary tried in this, the fact remains, shared many people's fates. Many of the mark bearers. Speaking of, an update on the surviving mark bearers. Molly Webb became a part-time writer for her favourite magazine. Something when it comes to the Cujo Mansion, it really made spirits and shit. Studying every day for the middle school exam, it bragged in his letter about how well he did in the mock tests. So Drew brought me a drink, like he promised. Seems fine about becoming a private detective. He asked if I wanted to join him. Was he serious? I don't know for sure. Fuck that shit, am I right? Expecting fights, riding his bike, and do whatever he wants as usual. Recently in the blue, I heard he's joined his neighbourhood's baseball team. Has started writing an essay exploring all our past affairs. Try to get back into the industry. I was able to see her father. Lately she started asking me for advice how to get her parents to reconcile. I don't know if I helped at all, but she says it's something that moves together now. I was going back to surfing the beach yesterday as usual, but Snooze has been stopped by the City Employment Centre. Guess he wants to get a steady job, be a role model for Suzu. Best of luck, eh? Day doesn't go by that I don't see AI on TV as part of Love a Hero. Sounded tickle that she promised, but you need to have some courage to go to a concert with teens. Alone. At my age. Fucking weird. I'm still working as a fortune teller in Ginza. Apparently she believes I have spiritual powers or some pish. Keeps sending customers spirit problems to the mansion. Or she'd stop. Senzo Day is working as a researcher while visiting the shelter. Her and Banshee squabble a lot, but I wish she'd stop complaining at me about it. Seems to be doing better now, like a weight's been lifted off his chest. He's in the process of convincing officials to build his shelter and build a memorial. Banshee has returned to his beloved underground shelter. Still sort of mentioned something found the place was sent. Of course he comes to beg me for food. Fucking cunt. Now then, finish our break and return to workbench in the corner of the room. What, you're going to build it? Mary's managed to repair. Oh, okay. Power hasn't completely come back yet, but still extremely frightening. This alone wasn't enough to continue sealing our powers in years to come. There are extra spiritual measures. It's taking a long time to get those ready, but today I finally finished. Once everything is complete, I replace it inside Mary. Finally, it's over. Pick her up and put her in the wood box. 5 years or so, start when I open the lid of this box. Mira says something from the desk of the box. I don't know if she's aware what's happening right now, but there's no doubt she'll regain her powers when it wears out decades from now. I'm going to find a way to destroy this crystal before that happens. Until that day, you need to stay asleep, Mary. Death mark end. Alright. Well, that was Deathmark. It's not. It's not actually Deathmark. Because there's one more ending after this. Not ending, there's one more chapter after this that we're gonna do later. But, you know, that was fun. That was enjoyable and shit. Good. I feel like there's, like, it's such an easy way to beat Mary. Like, all you would have to do is literally just stick that bitch into the shrine where the holy shit is and be like, right, leave her there. Like, sure, you'd have to probably, like, I don't know, put fucking glass over her or something and then lock it. Maybe put her in concrete or some shit. Just because of, like, you know, the chance of some cunt coming up and being like, oh, maybe I should just pick it up, huh? Pick this fucking weird doll up, you know? Have some kinky shit with it, turn it into a sex doll. Fucking weirdo. Oh my god! The guys add to the screen. You can view the game instructions. And now, a lot of time has passed. Muted chirping and insect drifting along a breeze into the mansion. She's going to sleep for the night again. It's nearly autumn after all. Stare at the window, the ancient scenery, really seeing it. Clouds of distant rumble with thunder. One cue, chill and bush up against window plane. Comment because otherwise it feels like I'm in a dream, as if it's strangers speaking. Stare at the leading sky. Even though I'm resting a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift to see at the corner of my stack of books piled on the desk. Some are pretty difficult to get my hands on, but I don't feel like I'm reading them anymore. I could read it all and none will give me any type of clue. So I've learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. That thing sleeping in the wooden box. Head downstairs to make myself some coffee. There's a sudden knock at the door. That hollow sound doesn't bring good memories. Just signaling arrival new mark bearers to the mansion. But that's in the past now, you know, it's totally not going to be a fucking... Down in front of me is... Konnichiwa! Moi. It's now a good time, mister. If it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, that's fine. Moi flashed carefree spell and steps aside. Just a present made the place feel less gloomy. I start to realise that Moi isn't my only visitor. I'm sorry for coming without contacting you. This is rare, why are you here? Been a while since we need to talk about what happened. Nami said the topic came to you, so I told him to visit you a lot and now you should come with me. No big deal, am I right? Ah, fuck's sake. Hold on. Okay, whatever. Kind of, I was getting bored. Of course, I don't mind, I was getting pure bored, man. Very much. Seen a type of time in your hands. I haven't seen them both together since the mark. Moi's come by sometime for interviews and like for an occult magazine. But this is the first time I've seen Tsukasa since then. I wasn't concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved to see that he's alright. Glad to see you're well. Got a chance to relax? But aren't you busy with entrance exams? Got the time to waste in this shit? Breaks are important, still you should understand that shit. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad sort of see Mo staring at me. What is it? Just... I'm working hard with Jojo, you don't have to sit in to say. Don't catch a cold. Oh no, yeah. I know, yeah. He borrowed away in here several times. This sounds very encouraging. But no, we have a mattress at Casa. He works crazy hard. He was first in the recent mock tests. That's only natural. After all, I have a goal. You do? Never did mention it. Or maybe I should say I never expect him to say he has a goal. You have something you try to accomplish? Parents and lawyers, so fighting around the juridical profession, but was thinking, changed his mind. Wow, that's a cool dream. So you like dinosaurs, eh? Glenn's full of contempt. Not Jurassic. You're rather close and working and dealing with the law. Are you really nice, Gilmore? I've never been at a loss for words before. To be honest, now I'm not sure. Possible I'd like to ask you for your opinion, mister. Alright. I don't mind, but I'm kinda surprised. I'd like to say I would ask you for advice, eh? That's right on the start. Now I know there are so many cool things in the world. Instead of going into science, nor to elucidate them. But my parents feel like it would be difficult to tell them. I see, that's what's going on now. See this predicament and all that shit. You don't seem like someone who has much in the way of work experience. What do you think I should do? Tell them... No. Difficult to say. If he's given the idea a serious thought, then it'd be better for him to tell his parents. Parents don't want their kids to be happy, they'll support him. So that's what I tell him. See, all my parents think the same way. Thank you very much. I feel a bit better now. No idea if my advice is really helpful or not, but... sarcastic, but just politely. Right, you good now? If you're brain like this old guy here, so don't worry so much. It's not true, I'm sure he also has a break. They both look at me. Nope, can't picture it. That's what makes him approachable. So he's good to vent at least. There are things that only he can do. Honestly, I can't think of that in myself. I can make a good pot of coffee, but it's not really what I'm talking about. I mean, there's that doll. See if I was silent. It seems like she gave me away. Have you not made much progress? Not sure at the moment. I researched everything I can. Mary's true identity is a lift of smoke. Still managed to find clues. Staying a bit of a break right now. I'm glossing over it, but to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. Rest hasn't relaxed, but it's more like I'm a balloon that's lost all its air. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different, but right now my determination forward, back then it's gone. That's so, the idea. Maybe best for you to rest and relax. How about a trip to improve your mood? Might make a good idea. Better reply to that when there's another knock at the door. Who could that be? Who is he? Molly calls out playfully, she lives here. Sits down to the door. Sup, Mashita? There's detective. Mr. Mashita, why are you here? Come to see us? Marcus Saka collected, he bows politely. I'm only doing it for your help back then. I'm surprised I didn't think we'd be able to meet here. I'm the one asking why you're here. We're going in circles now. Don't lie, I know you're happy to see us. You're hiding your feelings. Oh, but a huge coincidence. Got everyone from the Hannibal case back together. It's totally destiny. I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. Everyone having such a horror event, maybe it'll fade quickly. Everyone, huh? In that case, one person, no, one being is missing. As he marks, he glances at a spot in the room. Mary. Best change the subject. So why are you here? I have something to ask you first. As your question like usual. Dickhead, you told that fortune about my office, didn't you? Does he mean... Yeah, it might have come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go do it now? I'm drowning under investigation requests. Wait, does that mean... Are you a private eye? Molly butts in, her eyes shining. You're not timid, I'll grant you that. I guess you'd be pretty good at that. You getting into the job? Bring me along with you. Even magically blink at her innocence. Exactly why it's annoying. Still, when I think about it, shape plates don't make much sense. How could he be disappointed by my sharing info? He was incredibly famous. He even said he was drowning under requests. And told her about your office, what's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it? But detective hates too many requests. Plus he only just started, even though he's insanely talented, there's no way you're overwhelmed. It depends on what the request is about. The one I just got is the worst. Did you just hesitate? It's your fault that this happened. So dickhead. Aye. I'm going to have you help me. Help you? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Can't you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with a detective job. Well, can't really picture him working a private eye though. You want to investigate soon, therefore won't be better. Don't tell me. This was request ever that you got. Your older breath, you stare at me, shoot. Exactly. Spirit may be involved. There's something strange in the neighborhood. That's what I heard from that old fortune teller. Can I save my game? Cunt. Little Red Riding Hood. This is totally for real, I swear. Something really bad in that Love Hole street the other day. You heard about the Red Riding Hood girl? That rumour about people disappearing after her in that Love Hotel? And right there's this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes to the hotel where her ends up missing. Here's the kicker. Eventually they're found, but their heads are so messed up they can't even remember their names. Some dying in the hospital and others jump in front of trains. I totally forget when I was walking around at night when it rained. And there was a girl in a red raincoat there. Thought I'd cheer her up. When I got close to her. Tell me, are you looking for a bit of fun? Started whispering to me. I let her out, so I fucking ran. No, I'm seriously glad she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one who was soaked from head to toe. Later I realised that raincoat was probably soaked with blood. Damn. That's all I was told. I'm sorry, but I must say this in the simple ghost story. Rainy shot, dressed in red raincoat, suspicious. Jerry ignores his and looks at me instead. It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Opticate. Fucking solve it yourself. Coming with me? Why me? There's no time to spare. It's your fault that you brought this to me. You need to take responsibility, but... Come on, you can help me out a little. I'll help too. Department may have some info in case like this. Investigation is an assistant, right? I didn't learn nothing, Miss So. Isn't that what put you in danger last time? Last time? Those words draw my eyes immediately to a certain spot. Should not hear anymore. The same thing will happen. It can't. It fucking can't happen. For fuck's sake, what is this? Hold on. Somewhere deep in my heart, my Jack, just... Don't work yourself up, so that's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have a server request at this spot ought to be. She had it right, it's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out, Aiden, it's pretty detained for just rumouring. At least I'm kinda impressed as rumours are real spirit. But it's better to be safe than sorry. If it doesn't chew the meat tech now. Alright, I'll do it. Hope you see that. Better get right. No, I'm going alone. What? No way, that's not fair. I mean, you should complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Listen, we'll need you to search for info. Got no way to research the rumours, but you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather info. I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything. If that's how I can, that's what I'll do this time. Finding out, tell me. I promise. It's settled. Takes a notebook, rolls out a page, hands it to me. The address of the hotel in Masquerade is abandoned now though. Meet there at 8 tomorrow. 8 PM, I forgot at a specific time. The client's at the time. The old lady said she couldn't help, so it's probably a scheduling thing. I'd have to handle this alone then. Plus this is Yoska, I'm sure she has some kind of plan. Well, I need to get my other case. Shit turns to heel and vanishes. But he's just as suddenly back. What's wrong? Ain't you leaving? Nothing, just realised it's a little late for kids to be wandering around outside. Cause out the other two.
Every time I see your stream in this, the background's always the same.
What do you mean the background's always the same? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that there's nothing there? Is it not streaming?
I always see this RE1 mansion.
Alright, I get you. Right. I was scared thinking that it wasn't recording, and I'm like, yeah, well guess what? You're at this mansion a lot, so fucking push. Hurry up and get in the fucking car. Is that alright? I'll take up on that. Really? By the way, I'm like at the final chapter, but I'm not going to play it because I am done with this. I just want to save my fucking game. Let me save my game. Let me get it done. Time on the ground for a clock. How long has it been since those three went? I don't fucking care. Let me save the game. Just let me save the fucking game. The more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. Yeah. Rise from the sofa. Silent asks its absent master of creation, but of course nobody should reply. Fuck me? Fucking let me save? Get ready and leave my room with heavy steps. Why you got a heavy step? Oh right, because it's the next day. Clock says it's 6. So early for the meet-up time. I'm a little impatient, already ready, there's no reason to wait. Guess I'll go. I'll just kill time there if I'm early. I'll let him drift in and out, it'll be quick. Tony Kirky. Can I fucking save? Thank you! Alright, I'm gonna read some. Well, actually. I'm gonna. I'll read notes next time because of someone's intrusion. So, anyway. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. The next part's probably going to be the last part, and that'll be tomorrow at some point. This was a long one. Didn't realise it was going to take fucking ages to save. But anyway, see you later. Bye.